This video is part of this year's Roots Power of the Unseen theme, which celebrates the complex world beneath our feet and seeks to inspire a new appreciation for the unnoticed yet vital parts of our ecosystem.
Hi there, I'm Emily from Naples Botanical Garden, and welcome to The Garden Unseen. In this mini-series of investigative reporting, we document the unseen work that goes into running the garden, the roots of our labor. It takes more than gardeners to keep the garden growing. One part of our horticulture staff that operates both behind the scenes and unmistakably in plain view is the horticulture maintenance team. Today, we're going undercover to do some very cautious observation of our horticulture maintenance manager, Jurek, to see what he does to keep the garden gorgeous and get a peek at his big machines. This is Steven. He's worked at the garden for a decade. He and his team are in charge of all of the garden's heavy equipment. This means he helps with installing large trees in art exhibitions, tending to irrigation lines, maintaining all the turf lawns, trimming trees, and managing for pests. Every morning, he and his team blow all the leaves from the paths so that guests can enjoy a clear walkway. One great thing about Steven's job is that he's doing something different every day. One day he'll be moving a tree across the garden, and the next he could be fixing an irrigation line. Steven didn't have much plant experience prior to working at the garden, but after a decade surrounded by botanical beauty, he's developed an affinity for the plants that comprise this little slice of paradise. The garden has a ton of different machinery, from backpack blowers to the beast, which turns green waste into mulch. This machinery, especially the telehandlers, which are essentially forklifts with cranes, allow Steven and his team to move large items like trees, rocks, and sculptures. Moving trees can be especially stressful because one wrong move can damage the tree beyond saving. Once the tree is in its new location, enormous holes must be dug by hand to house the root system. Steven must hope that he doesn't hit an irrigation line or any other infrastructure while digging. Add to that the pressure of keeping guests, staff, and the plant collection safe, and it is quite the challenge.
Can we get another tractor?
Steven and the entire horticulture maintenance team do an incredible job at all of the behind-the-scenes infrastructure, plant care, and big machine projects. Next time you're at the garden, take a moment to think about the how as you admire the wow. And keep watching for more The Garden Unseen.